We on go. New York City. I'ma show you how to do this bird ass nigga. Hey yo, fuck all of that showtime. Pussy niggas, go time. First it was DNA and goods, but now it's your time. Fuck them chat rooms and fuck warning shots. I give no signs. I wipe that Beijing off your forehead. Now you got no line. And take the moissanite from around your neck, boy, when it's glow time. Every diamond on you warming, the bitch getting no shine. No, I couldn't wait. Like I'm fresh off punishment and couldn't play. Verb, I'm an overflowing volcano. Use pudding cake. Fuck the crowd. This with the rounds, like when the stage on. I drag you by your dreads down that same block you was raised on. And then I might let you open up for me and get the stage warm. But you ain't never had a hot song that we press play on, and that's why. Fuck Aeon, these bullets zip shaped like an acorn. Fuck shooting at your house, we spray that whole block you stay on. Even with no skates on, still any beat I skate on. Fuck you trying to kick knowledge, nigga. Family Dollar, Dr. Umar, you are. Look, Verb, I ain't the one, I take it too far. Who got sacrificed and made you God? Talking about you on your own island, you right, but you lost. You Tom Hanks drawing on that ball. I'll hit my blunt, pointed at your face and pluck the ash away. Try to put on a show, this bitch will blow your whole cast away. Gladiator shit like two titans. We can clash today. My biopic coming soon, this title crash away. After I'm done with you, they gon' treat you like you passed away. Aye Verb, I will talk to your soul like Donnie Hathaway. Aye Verb, I'm in the lab, nigga. You tryna elaborate. Aye Verb, you ain't fucking with Black Glove Millz or your classic J. I'll eat a burger, actually bury you. Yeah, we smoking on that vegan pack today. Yeah, we smoking on that verbal pack today. I'll turn you to a herbal pack today. Yes, Lord. My back against the wall, but losing to a nigga who had hair extensions I cannot afford. All aboard. Oh, this nigga Verb glitching, I'll pull his cord. Oh, this nigga Verb tripping, no beach balls, no sand, no water, no waves. Just a New York City nigga standing on top of your grave. Fucking alarm, I've been up just zoning for days. Got so many angles that in you, I'm counting the ways. I'm locked in from the inbound, I'm reading your plays. I'm Jalen Brunson with this shit in New York after the trade. You just a bitch with a fade, you made a regular, slightly, nothing like me. Millz, you the king, bitch, I might be. Your tank full of sugar and you spicy. Verb, I will audit your existence just to show you what the value of your life be. You still living in 2012 when you was better, but in 2000 and whatever, you fucking with me never. This that Black Glove Millzy shit, nigga, this my era. Like my child going on a camping trip, I'll get you together. Hey, fuck the precipitation, Millzy, it changed the weather. It's a storm coming, get your bubble goose, put up them levers. Tell me what the fuck do he be on? Boy in the snow with aviators and white sneakers on, I spaz till the beat is going. I've been shitting on niggas for so long, my toilet seat is warm. You bitch, nigga, tighten the fuck up, fix your wrist, nigga. Use a tush push boy, I'm more of a blitz, nigga. Trying to talk money like you rich, nigga. When every day I wake up, my palms get that itch, nigga. Every day I wake up, I know I'm still a shit, nigga. Every day I'm locked in, me and Ron Browns don't miss, nigga. Every day I wake up, I can unload a new clip, nigga. And every day you look in the mirror, know you ain't this, nigga. It's Millz. I'ma show you how to do this bird ass nigga, what they doing? We ain't on showtime. We on go time. We ain't on showtime. We on go
time. Great track. Great way to start the stream. Why not? Shout out to the whole Sorry It's True podcast and everybody coming in. I see y'all, the members, the mods. How's everybody feeling today? It's lunchtime streams is something we got to deal with. Happy Friday, happy payday for everybody. Good to see everybody. Let me start with a disclaimer because we have a nice little battle rap segment today. We got Geechee, we got J Millz, we got B Magic, we got Bots. We got obviously Aye Verb. You see Aye Verb in the title says ARP responds to Verb again. We got Knowledge. You see the thumbnail. We got 21 Savage today. We got Akademiks. We got I got Adam22. He's not even in the thumbnail, right? We got a couple things, but I don't even think we got Holla. See Holla in the thumbnail. But I don't think this is going to be a long stream, though. Still, I think it's going to be kind of fast, even though I just sounds like I said a lot of stuff. Black Guns, ARP. Nah. I'm Nerf Gun ARP. All right. You got a 3-letter man with the belt. You got ARP with the Nerf gun. You got Millz with the gloves. Everybody got their own shit. I'm Nerf gun ARP. Okay, that's who I am. I'm not taking nobody's shit. Um, Disclaimer first and foremost. For the YouTube reviewers out there, okay, this is a podcast where we do a lot of reactions and we hone in on some topics that are relevant to my following and fan base and channels topics of discussion and of high interest. This is specifically for the YouTube reviewers that I'm saying right now, okay? Because YouTube sometimes manually humans have to look at videos after they're reported. So I want to say a disclaimer that I've been covering an ongoing topic about bots, something that you probably despise as well. I also am against bots. YouTube, we're on the same team. We play for the same team. I would like for anybody that uses bots to be exposed so that YouTube does not lose money. Okay. This is once again a disclaimer for YouTube reviewers. Okay. So there's a topic going around in the hip hop genre of battle rap, and it's discussing bots. Now, there's a particular person by the name of Aye Verb who's been speaking about bots for over like the last year. And I think he even mentioned that as a test, he purchased bots before. That's already all over YouTube. It's already documented, just to test it out. And, because he had his own theories. And one thing that he does is when he competes with other artists, he likes to say they use bots, right? He did it to an artist by the name of Hitman Holla. He's now doing it to people like, I believe, Mickey Fax, and definitely the artist by the name of Millz, who has a channel, who's been releasing a lot of content lately based on his own artistry and original content and production. The man has been doing an incredible job. That's the content that we just started the video with, Millz. So this guy named Aye Verb, he is having a competitive artistry, hip hop back and forth with who's making better songs. Millz put out that song and some other ones that the entire battle rap hip hop industry reacted to and said it was an incredible performance, incredible production, incredible track, which is why I just played it so that the reviewers of YouTube get an opportunity to see that as well. So we're all on the same page. Aye Verb came back with a song, actually could have even had a copyright strike on it. I'm not sure, but he played a beat that was from the hip hop artist, the platinum selling Cameron, and then he went on to play the strip club type of music, and naturally, a lot of people reacted to that in a very, very, very foul manner. It wasn't a good song. We didn't like it. And he went on this campaign to expose his opponent, Millz, saying that that person had bots. Then people started saying that possibly Aye Verb has bots. So somebody like me, I started to, listen to people, and I did reaction videos to it, simply saying, hey, the discussion today is that maybe Aye Verb is using bots. And the reasons why that would make sense to me is because he's the only person from our industry, the battle rap culture, that always constantly talks about bots and competing with his fellow peer artists with numbers. And he also does something, a very manipulative thing of his, where he does a lot of self projection. Like he always calls people allegedly what he is, And then last but not least, on this song that we say that he released that got poor reviews from the community, he turned off his comments. And I know YouTube doesn't like that because YouTube likes engagement. YouTube promotes videos that have engagement, but he turned his comments off, which was another reason for people to start to theorize that it may possibly be a comment section full of the botted type of responses. So YouTube, I just wanted to give you the whole backstory and disclaimer. And another reason why it was very imperative that I give you that disclaimer is because I'll still say allegedly, right? And I'll go on the bigger screen for you, YouTube. The artist by the name of Aye Verb, he tweets things like this. He says, everybody on hashtag the set. The set is this internet or Twitter group of people that he claims. I think it's like 10, 15 people, but he trumps it up and talks like it's like this big, massive cult following group of his, right? And he tweets things like this: everybody on hashtag the set, go flag Polo's video about me having bots. Polo is another channel who does similar videos to me at times as far as reacting to battle rap hip hop news. And he's just been a poor loser as far as the song that he put out and the artist named Millz kicking his ass, basically. Okay, so Polo puts out a video, trashing the song, doing his own take and his commentary and his reaction to the news that's going on in this space. And there's some other stuff in the video that Aye Verb doesn't like. So he's trying to send a group of people to go flag the channel. Right. Now, I would assume that's also not really in line with your policy, because to a degree that could even be interpreted as bullying, sending people to actually go flag a channel that is producing engagement and ad revenue for YouTube as well as the content creator. I don't think that that's a good thing, but he does provoke people that are not even content creators to do things like this. Now, I'm the content creator. I've gone on the record to say things like, if somebody did that to me or my channel, I would not just work with my MCN, which is Quarter Lab, and YouTube, right, to remediate the situation, but I would also go on the legal side as well. And anybody that damaged my livelihood financially, I would spend the time, the resources, and of course the money to put as big of a lawsuit on people like that as possible. Anybody that I could identify, theorize, or even equate to in having involvement with something like that. So I think it's also imperative for me to document in this video that this person, Aye Verb, puts out tweets like this. So I hope that is enough disclaimer and backstory. YouTube. Hopefully, we now have YouTube all caught up. YouTube understands the content that we are recapping and reviewing related to this competitive back and forth that Aye Verb and Millz and Mickey Fax are having. Right? I think that's enough context for you, YouTube. Let's now go to an updated moment of Aye Verb discussing bots and also challenging some of my just regular content creator opinions about the possibility of him using bots, as he stated that he did prior in a trial publicly, while also turning off his comment section to one of his recent releases. Okay. So this is now that video, YouTube. Disclaimers. Shout out to Hip Hop is Real. Hip Hop is Real with this upload right here. I believe this was Aye Verb Spaces, correct? Okay.
Charted on YouTube, not doing what they wanted, not doing their music. Because I did those things, it set off a bomb. It set off a bomb, and every force is trying to stop the bomb from going off because it shows too much power. What it does is it shows that you have no power over that guy, right? I've been posting for months on here, y'all. My engagements do 1 million something a week. Everybody sees them on a regular basis. I always say, hey, why you rappers don't ever show this? Why y'all don't ever show this? Me and Mickey recently had a conversation last month in Spaces, and I told him my engagements are something like 1 million a week. Mickey combated that thought and said, mine's like 1 million a week. I said, but mine's is about me talking about me, not other. Right? 1 million engagements a week. When I did these wild engagement numbers on Twitter, it caused a severe bomb. It caused a ripple in time because I'm not supposed to be able to do that, knowing all the restrictions and stuff they put on me, which goes to show y'all over and over, do not listen to them. So now that
who is they? I'm just curious. Just a quick question, Aye Verb. Who put the restrictions on you? You said you did 1 million+ engagements weekly on Twitter. I'm on YouTube right now. YouTube cares about what happens on YouTube. But hypothetically, if you do that per week on Twitter, it'd be great if you could bring that over here to YouTube because they would love that, or at least 25% of that, 500,000 per week. But when you say they saw your Twitter engagement and they want to prevent you now from continuing to do it, who is that? Twitter? Elon? Like who's that? Is not the who? Nobody has the power to get into Twitter's algorithm or code and slow you down. Actually, Twitter would turn around and promote you because that's a lot of traction for them. I'm just put names on it. Like the conspiracy, this is getting a little scary. The conspiracy level stuff that you're doing, man. You got to start putting some more names to this stuff. Like, you know, but when you leave it open-ended like that, you sound a little bit smarter to, you know, some of the more foolish people that might be listening in, you know. But I'm curious, who's these higher powers that's trying to stop your million per week Twitter engagement?
They're painting this theory. They're painting this picture. I'm the one that bought the bots. Verb. ARP is jumping in shit. Ain't got nothing to do with him. He's consistently jumping in shit that got nothing to do with you. Yeah, no, just put it on this side. I want
Gotta be careful who's talking in your background. Remember what happened last time on Three Letter Man's interview last time? We heard somebody in the background talking, right? All right. I think that's enough of that piece. I would like to start off some of this response as if I haven't already, right? The whole thing about ARP is not minding his business. Every time he pops up, all that, you know, you're switching a little bit. You know, there was an attempt, and Easy tried it too, though. If you go at Big K or Ill Will or Hitman or Math Hoffa, ARP pops up because his friends, he's always their spokesperson or whatever. Like, oh, okay, it's a funny narrative or whatever. And I already broke that down in my Easy response. You know, that's funny. I laugh at it too. But now I'm an attention seeker, you know, Verb, you're changing it because none of those people are involved here. And I guess nobody wants to say, here goes ARP sticking up for Jay Millz and Mickey Fax. Aye Verb, slower people in the back, YouTube. In case you missed the memo, I am a commentator, a reactor, and a podcaster. Okay? That's what I've been doing consistently, daily, pretty much, since Max Out September 2023, Max Out 3, an event that you performed on. Okay? I have continued to keep a good amount of battle rap topics on this channel because 90% of the subscribers were built from battle rap. I have a lot of engagement on this channel when I cover battle rap topics because I am who I am coming from battle rap. And some people think I do a decent job at it. And every once in a while, I might even add a little something for people to learn or a behind the scenes story that people never heard before, like you and Drake. And, you know, so people are interested in ARP's takes on battle rap, even though he's retired. So I think it'd be smart for me to continue to cover battle rap, let alone I still love battle rap and I'm a hip hop head. Right. So Aye Verb, as much as I'm not fond of your manipulative, weird ways, right? As much as I'm not fond of that, you know, I have to still keep it real and say, you are within a crop of people that are leading the headlines right now. Aye Verb, Mickey Fax, J Millz, Trufo. I broke that video down yesterday, right? Y'all check that out. Dropped a clip this morning. B Magic, Chef Trez, Rosenberg Raw. Hell, we're having conversations now of more people coming into the equation. You know, I'm texting back and forth with King Los yesterday. He's watching. You see my little Twitter exchange real quick with RJ Payne? He's watching. See Mickey Fax bring math on his FaceTime and me tell y'all the little phone call I had with these people might start. That's what's going on right now. The back and forth on beat, Aye Verb, and I'm covering it. I'm covering it. Now I understand you don't like some of my takes, you know, but this is what I tried to teach the Easy. You're not in my good graces. So I'm always going to be honest about the music, but I'm also not going to stray away from the takes that in other circumstances might be more protective of your feelings. And I don't expect you to do that for me either, because we don't like each other. Must I remind you of that? So when I have opportunities to speak on negativity for people that I revere or get along with, or I uphold, or I have respect for, I avoid those topics, or I'm more gentle with the coverage. You know, like how many times I got to say, we all do this by human nature. I'm not fond of the man that you are at all. We both know this about each other. And you're not fond of me either, right? I'm not fond of the person that you are. I still follow you as a fan of battle rap. That's why we don't even have each other blocked on Twitter. Of all the people I block on Twitter, I didn't block Aye Verb for what? Let me watch and see what he's got going on. I might want to cover it. You're among the hottest topic of the battles on beat right now, and I'm covering it, but I'm not giving you any grace so that when you drop that strip club anthem, yeah, it's like all gloves off. And Verb, the reality is you would do the same for me. Verb plays the clock game, which is the easiest game to play. You know, he's done this in spaces several times where he can act like anybody that doesn't like him or had something negative to say, or a foul reaction to him, you know, something bad has happened to. But if you let the clock spin long enough, that is going to be the case for everyone. That's what I mean by he plays the clock game. In due time, we're all going to expire. Something's going to happen to us or around us. You know, this year, next year, the year after, somebody's going to go through something. And Aye Verb would say, I told y'all, that's what happened if you mess with God, right? He said that in spaces, mess with God. He plays the clock game. Something's going to happen to everybody that doesn't like you eventually, and then you're going to claim karma. And if something happened to me, well, if there was a bad news headline about me, I'm pretty sure you would cover it. And it's fine if you did, you know, I would react accordingly. But let me also remind you of some of the things you've said about me, sir. And I've documented them on my channel for a reason, especially when you were claiming to sue everybody, all these different companies and battlers and everything. I started documenting how you carry yourself, right? But let me remind you some of the things that you said to me. You've said things like, when I see you, I'm going to break your jaw, ARP. Survey says that was a lie. You said that I robbed you of Max Out 3 pay-per-view money, or any money, period. How about that? I could expand it. Survey says that was a lie. You said ARP ain't never been, all these years, never been seen with women around him in this culture all these years. Survey said that was a lie. Like those three right there, like I literally proved 1000% proved them all false. Those three. Here's a very ugly one that you said in my direction, buddy. I'm flagging no tweets. You know, it's all good. You know, if the shoe don't fit, I ain't gonna go too crazy over it, right? I'll address it. Maybe I did address it, but you said ARP forces battle rap females to have sex with him. Survey definitely is gonna say that that's a fucking lie. I was like kind of praying that you would put a name on that, you know, because if I have any relations with anybody, you know, they might even already be in interviews documented calling me a ladies man, and I'm not. You know, my jersey has been retired. You know, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But who we talk? The same people that call me a ladies man, the same people that I wake up to text messages of them sending me these beautiful naked "Good morning, King. Hope you have a blessed day." Oh my God! Oh, that's a great video to it. Who we talking about? Who? Just put a name on it, or let them stand up and say me. Like, but that's a nasty thing to say about, because you start pulling at straws and reaching all over the place or whatever. And I took it, you know, and then I addressed it and I kept it moving. Do I sound mad right now? I'm not, man. There's no cursing or disrespecting you, or I just go back and forth with people that say these type of things, like come from you. I address them and then we move on. I really, 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 that last video that I did when I was raining on you for like two weeks straight or whatever, when I said the title was like, I'll never take him serious again. Like that's really how I am. On no level do I take that man serious. Do I take you serious? You know, and when it comes to like even the arena of battle rap, like I really, really, really am trying to continue the decision and the position of I don't ever want to let myself get irate over the people or the scenarios or the situations that come from the battle rap culture. I don't. I've already done enough, seen enough, been through enough in this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I have my way, I won't 98% of y'all, you know, I won't have any issues with ever again. Many people I'll never have dealings with again. You know, like I want to make some full circle calls today, as a matter of fact. But business will continue within RBE. Support will continue. Collaborations will continue, and all that type of stuff. If all the things that I do behind the scenes, and I will continue to do within battle rap. Yeah. But outside of that, a lot of y'all I don't even want to see. Like, I never want to see Aye Verb again. I don't want us to be in the same room again. I don't want to talk to him again face to face. I don't want to see him. I don't want to shake his hand. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to cover topics in battle rap, whether he likes it or not. And you're welcome to cover my takes. If I drop a full circle battle and you think it's trash, go on your channel, go make some money and cover it. You know? That's what I'm hoping for as far as the battle rap world. I mean, I ain't pulling up on none of that. I'm cool. Been there, done that. Straight. So, I just wanted to remind you, you know, some of the stuff that you do and you've said in my direction over time. So we don't like each other, sir. You know, and your idle threats of if you keep talking, you're gonna push some button or something like that. Like, do what you do, sir. You know me well enough to know that I shall respond accordingly. So if we get back to the main reasons why I think some of this shit started, over coverage. The most important piece to this, I want to close off this Aye Verb topic. All the J Millz and Mickey Facts and Aye Verb stuff, and Mickey Facts said he got 7 songs on the way for Aye Verb. I can't wait to cover those. I cannot wait. What this is all supposed to lead back to, minus the people that just want to sit in spaces and run their mouth and try to manipulate idiots or the slower people in the back, right? Or because they can't stand on their own losses. They can't accept their own losses, and they got a little kookiness to them. You know what I'm saying? What it all boils down to is money. Go check out the video that dropped this morning about Mickey Facts and True Foe. You know, and I think it's very, very positive as far as what all of this stuff hopefully leads back to for everyone. Now, when I say that, here's not the challenge. I don't want to challenge you because I don't think you want to really step up to any of my challenges. Verb, I don't think that you have bots. I don't think that you have good music. I don't think that you are within your prime of writing anymore. I think your mind and your writing for the average artist go hand in hand, and your mind that's what made you do the strip club stuff. And I don't think that you can write the way that you used to, right? But when it comes to what all of this stuff really is supposed to boil down to, the money, that would be what I would ask you to show instead of 1 million views of engagement per week on Twitter. This person's got bots, you claim, or why you turned off the comments on your own diss track on your own trend. How about any monetization that you're doing from this shit? We know you're never going to show us the 17 acres. We know that. We know that. Like, I've given up on that one. But is there anything related to you being this tyrant, this top dog, this you run the world guy? Is there anything that you could actually turn back around and say you capitalized on this? Anything? Can you show us that? Show us something. Or I'll do a show for show, which if you want to do like something small, nothing crazy. I don't want to put people in our business too much. Like if you want to pull up like a video or two, or you want to pull up all the Aye Verb videos, I can even subtract the battles if you want. Any of my Aye Verb topics. And let's talk about engagement, because all the engagement that you spew, if it don't lead towards $1, that's like somebody telling you they got 1 million followers. Like you see what Lil Baby's lyrics. He said, I didn't turn my my followers to $1. So, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine not having $1 for every follower you have, but yet bragging and boasting about your followers. That's like what you do a lot, buddy. This look at my Twitter engagement. Look at the shares. Look at the likes. Look at this. If it don't lead back to $1, you're lost. You're lost. That's the real game. We could do those. We could say, how much money has ARP made off of Aye Verb topics? How much money have you made off of ARP topics? Or you could pick any burst person you disagree with. What we definitely could look at, I can do this on my own, is all the Hitman titles on your channel and see how much money you guys have made off of each other. Don't tell me about no damn followings and engagement if it don't add up to $1. All right. We got to keep on this theme of the bots. And we still got a bunch more back to back battle rap we got to do right now. Oh, Jay Millz, I got to talk to you about this topic of are you switching up on people? B Magic, I got you. Holla, I got you. Geechee, yeah, we got to talk knowledge. Okay, let's do the rest of the battle rap right now. Let's do it. Rounding out this bot stuff. This is all relevant.
To get there, you still got to be good, y'all. You still got to have some good fucking music, right? You could pay for bots. You could buy a record. You could do all this shit. You can't pay people to like something. So more than worrying about distribution, being signed, money behind your shit, focus on your fucking craft. Focus on getting better every fucking day. Pick up your phone, film that shit, throw it out there to the world. Do whatever you can to get people to see you, because you're not just competing with artists. Y'all competing with Drewski, Kai Sanat, fucking Joe Budden, everybody who's got watch time. You need people that's watching them to stop watching them and listen to your music. How the fuck are you going to do that? To get there, you still got to be good, y'all.
Simba, shout out to Simba, man. Very, very good dude. Very, very smart dude. Very, very righteous dude. A lot of respect for Simba. Shout out to you, homie. That will always be the ultimate for me. I don't know if everybody's like me. I'm just one person. But we talked about this type of shit during the Drake. See, I could raise my voice now because I don't want no bullying shit and I could curse now that we're done with the Aye Verb topic. I did the YouTube disclaimer for a reason. I kept my tone like that for a reason. I promise you, that's the truth. We went through the same shit in the Kendrick and the Drake back and forth, right? It was like, all right, you blaming Kendrick for having bots. Let's say you're right. Let's say just like any other of these fucking record labels and these intermediums and these platforms that are botting these songs and the payola that's been exposed before in the past, and the music industry is the music industry, all these machines in the matrix that we all got to deal with. Let's say that's the case. There's an element outside of the AI and the robots, which Verb harped on so much in that space. You know, there's an element outside of that, which is the human piece. That's why certain jobs shall remain. You know, everybody's so threatened by AI. Yeah, AI is going to take over. It already has millions of jobs. Our kids right now are going to have to be living in a different type of future, and they're going to have to conform and figure out new ways, new career paths, new understandings of the times and the technology that we are in. But the human factor is always the most valuable. It's like the person that can say, I can chat GPT the steps of this engineering job versus the person that can architect it together. That takes the mind and the mentality to say, this piece, what's the best? There's 10 ways to bring it together, but what's the most efficient and the cost saving and the best way to bring all the human element is the part that always will be required. So you could have 1 billion bots on J Millz channel or Aye Verb's channel or B Magic's channel. Can that change how much you like the song? Because you're not a hip hop head if you like the song more, because when you click on the video, you look at the view count. Because there's a lot of trash music that has higher views than everybody in battle rap. And I hate the fucking songs. And I don't give a shit about the view count. I listen to the bitch and I still gotta like it. Kendrick's shit was just better than Drake's shit. J Millz shit is just better than Aye Verb shit. Who cares about the engagement on Twitter or the alleged bots? Because you can't bring that to a battle. Bots can never come to the stage. Shout out to Simba. Shout out to Simba. All right, let's go to this J Millz topic. Shout out to EK. Shout out to Geechee. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to their whole movement over there. I love y'all podcast. Obviously, I react to a lot of y'all stuff. I shout y'all out. I'm always sharing and laughing y'all shit on social media. I love the dynamic of Geechee and Jazz. It's one of the best dynamics from a podcasting or a blogging standpoint out of the battle rap culture that I've been watching for a year plus, right? It's been great. You guys do a great job. And Geechee has a ton of fun. He's one of the funniest niggas on the internet. And none of us would have known that when he came in as a battle, just like me as a league owner. Maybe people thought I was a good speaker as a spokesperson. But now I'm showing up in people's top 5 lists, year-ending recaps and all that as a podcast. And people texted, like Ill Will texted me that the other day. He said he was watching one of my streams. He was like, yo, this is your calling. And it's like incredible because people used to tell me, oh, you're the best league. This is your calling, league owner. And now I'm doing something else. Like, this is your calling. I'm just glad that people can appreciate, you know, when you deliver a significant quality, good quality of whatever lane that you're in, podcasting, whatever, videography, league owner, making music, right? But you guys, man, like Geechee, man, was gangsta battle rapper. Now he makes me laugh every time I click play. He's fucking hilarious, B. But this is a more interesting topic. This is J Millz discussing, I don't want to put words in his mouth, I'm about to play it, but it's like, what's the point of being booked to go do an on-stage battle when he can do what he's doing from the comfort of his own city, his crib, editing, and like, what's the point? I'm gonna give y'all my response to that, but let's hear what he got to say first.
You have to do it.
This ain't fun.
If you don't, I'm saying, you didn't make me put my card down when you flew me up.
I'm talking about battle rapper. As a battle rapper, if I don't have to fly somewhere, put my card down and get on the stage and let somebody mic me up and remember my rhymes in the moment and acapella and get here and make the flights and do all of that. If I could sit in my gaming chair, blog, stream, sell merch, and if somebody diss me, I could turn you into a month's worth of content.
For sure.
If I figure out a way to do that, and then somebody come to me and they offer me 4 digits for a battle, right? And then I'd be like, not saying I can't take that.
So
you give me $7,500, that's cool. I can pay my rent. and live. But if I could make 7,500 by the time.
Come on now, Millz, be careful, man. You said rent right there. You're supposed to say mortgage the way you've been going back and forth with DNA and goods. Nah, I'm just nitpicking and fun.
YouTube gonna pay me out on the 21st or the 26th. Now that I figured that out.
Why not?
Why would I get on that flight, put my card down for incidentals, stay next door to one of these dirty, dusty niggas, get up on a stage, get mic'd up, let a nigga scream in my face that breath smells like K2.
Damn.
Then
K2
I gotta go
crazy.
back to the room, get up in the morning, make the flight. When I could have been in my crib with basketball shorts dressed from the waist up, and y'all don't even know what I'm doing. I got slides on.
What about the culture? If everybody thought like that, we wouldn't have the culture.
Yes, we would.
Fuck
Okay, let's talk that culture
What
shit.
about your fans?
Oh, let's talk that fan shit.
My fans on YouTube.
Okay.
That.
Hold on. What's the culture?
Get on the flight and get on that stage and get mic'd up. Put your card down for incidentals.
Yes, we
Like
can.
this door
Hold on.
that's dusty with them dirty ass bitches.
Fuck
and,
that
and rehearse
flight.
your real and get on the stage and rap.
That flight. Stay home. Get your money.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
Get your money. I ain't gonna lie.
It's lit.
I ain't even gonna lie.
What's going on?
Right now, I am the program.
Fuck that.
And I made the program. Before it was a URL, it was a Smack DVD.
Okay.
Before it was a URL, the last chapter was me. I am the program.
Good.
I am the program.
We got one.
Ain't shit
Yeah,
moving right
come
now
on.
without me. Niggas can't even put a card out and get it talked about. I'm getting talked about.
All that sound good.
Ain't no card booming right now. Niggas don't even care who's
All that
getting on the
sound
stage.
good.
What's your favorite battle right now? What's your favorite battle coming up? What's your favorite battle been in the last 3 months?
All that sound good.
I know it do. Tell me what's your favorite battle coming up.
All that.
What you looking forward to?
All that.
What you found that you liked?
All. Of
What you like
that
now? Who your favorite?
sounds Good.
Who your favorite?
As a
Who your
fan,
favorite? And don't name them
As a
two.
fan.
Don't name them two. Because I love them too. Tell me who your favorite. Who
Sue
killing
Surf
shit
is
right
my
now?
favorite
Sue
battle
Surf
rapper.
ain't battle in years. Who your favorite right now?
You asked me who my favorite
I said
battle
right
rapper
now.
is.
So you don't even like that's free right now. God damn.
Well, that
These
sounded
niggas is
good,
trash.
too.
These niggas is really trash. You proving my point.
He said, you don't even like a nigga that's free right now. You got to have a certain skill to argue with, like, let's say, me, Math, J Millz, Sirius Jones, Holla, Cass, Mook. These are like people, if you get into an argument with, like you yo, this nigga really said some of his shit, he was making some big points. Another shit, I was like, stop that shit. You know, J Millz, because of his personality, he's one of few that can get away with that level of arrogance. Like, I'm the program right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you let J Millz talk his shit. Same with Cassidy. You let them talk their shit. First of all, they earned it. Real shit. They really did earn it. And they pioneers. And they're doing good work. You know, like when Cass says, I'm the energy. He is. J Millz says, I'm the program right now. What else is popping? What's your favorite? Right? That's true. You know, but if it was somebody else, I would say, don't get too far ahead of yourself now. You know, don't let enjoy the moment. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Here today. Nah. But if J Millz takes my advice, he definitely is going to keep this energy up. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, man, if nobody's getting into it with you, you got to just start shooting at niggas once or twice a month. But anyway, let's attack a couple points there. The same way you can create the question of like, why would I get dressed, go in and out of these airports and these shitty hotel bookings, depending on what league you work with, and stand on stage, let somebody spit in my face, possibly get into some BS and for the same amount that I could make from my crib, you know? Great question. Shorty was alluding to it. She was like, nobody's bigger than a program. What about your fans? What about the culture? Just imagine if you feel that way. Imagine how a league gonna fucking feel. It's like, hello, he retired for a million reasons. Like, you think they were all positive? I bet you my list would be longer than your list as far as why go through it, Millz. But all jokes aside, that's where the love of it comes in. You know, my very first event ever, it was a predicted and analyzed mathematically by me and shot the loss of like $5,000+, but it was the investment, the long-term plans, and also the passion of it. Battle rap definitely is a space because of all the toxicity, because of all the negativity. For many people, because of also the lack of financial gain as well. Shit, more than 90+%. It's really not worth it. That's the only thing that makes us all still tick and still do it. The passion of it, the love for it. We love battle rap. I've watched some of your favorite battle rappers get off stage and they are floating on clouds. That feeling that they have from standing in front of some fans and delivering 3 rounds, the way to hear a crowd scream 3-0, or people to give you your or to watch a room shake off of a haymaker and ARP standing over here screaming, "Do you believe?" and the crowd chanting, "Oh, it's priceless." If it's priceless for me, I could only imagine how priceless it is for you battlers, you know? So that's the biggest answer to me, especially for all the people that don't get a financial gain out of it. Now, for the people that are, let's say, in a position like that where they're able to say, I make the same amount doing this. Like, let's say like MEO math. I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm pretty sure there was a segment where he wouldn't battle for nothing. Like MEO at its peak views, when he's doing red carpets and, you know, it becomes like a detriment. Like what I got going on, I don't even want to disrupt it. So I'm not hating on that at all. But it's like he probably won't even battle, you know, at that time. Right. And the same thing could be said for Jay Millz, because when I was talking about that Trufo topic from yesterday and from earlier when we dropped the clip, when you look at the productivity now, not everybody can create a Jay Millz situation where you look at his channel and you say, all right, your first DNA drop probably like around October, November-ish. From then until now, you probably made at least 20 grand from YouTube, right? That's my guess from knowing analytics and shit. I'm going to say at least 20 grand, okay? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody deserves to be able to do that, rightfully so. Give people the credit and the respect that they deserve. And I say, for example, their talent, their raps, their productions, their video quality, their work ethic, their speed, all these pieces that make even battling this fucking guy a terror. Not everybody can do that. We see trash come out. We see no lack of this come out, right? So if you're in that position, then yeah, you have some things to identify. Like, do I really want to go through this, or do I want to sit here in this niche that I have going right now? And if I was Jay Millz, I would stay in that niche right there too, because similar to the example that I gave of math and MEO, right now, it may not be worth jeopardizing the niche that you're working and you're being successful within and the money that you're making from it. Okay? It may not be worth jeopardizing, because if somebody calls you and offers you a bag right now, it might be one of the biggest bags that Millz has been offered, because you can always, as a league, capitalize on the biggest or the hottest moments. Jay Millz' biggest moment is the return, right? That's why that him and K Shine thing is through the roof. 1 million views plus on YouTube, and the face off and the anticipation and the shoulder to shoulder turnout and the pay-per-view ringing off crazy. His return, right? Similar to now, in the midst of these diss tracks, his energy and his wave is up. So if you book him now, he would probably get close to what he would probably deem the biggest amounts that a league would offer him right now. I don't care if it's RBE, URL, TBL, right? Whatever that check is. And I don't want to say no numbers in anticipation, but you got to look at it and say, that ain't quadruple what I'm going to make on my own without even jeopardizing what I got going on. Because I do peep this, Jay Millz, and I would love for you to answer it if you'd like to. I don't think that you've carried this sentiment before your diss tracks were dropping. That would be my opinion. Why? because we literally had a fallout, literally, of you not being booked for the next card that I had coming up. So I know what it's like to deal with a Jay Millz that wants to get on stage. It's arguments, it's fussing, it's fighting, and then it's fallouts. But now in an interview, it's like, why would I do that? So because I don't think that that's been the consistent sentiment of yours, that would prove my point that why jeopardize it then? You know? So I would agree. Keep dropping this shit. Turn your channel into that explosive diss track because you got the top formula of it and talent to coincide with it. Make all the money. Fuck it. And these leagues ain't really paying like that anyway. And if they do, it's going to be that return one. And if your return one ain't as good as your diss tracks, the next offer comes down. You know how it goes, Millz. You know how it goes. Every battle rapper knows how it goes. When you're up, paycheck is up. Don't take a loss. Don't not be as good. Don't have the fans not all bundled around your wave. The check comes down. You know, next thing you know, you're getting them calls talking about like, hey, man, this is the best I could do. Hey, I made some of them calls type too. Like, I don't know if it's going to be this. You know what I'm saying? $5,000 is all I believe in for this booking. Agree or disagree. Nobody's forcing nobody to sign no contracts, but that's another conversation. All right, good topic right there for Millz. And once again, shout out to Jazz, Geechee, EK, everybody over there. B Magic, front and center, sir. We are still in battle rap mode. B Magic. Speaking of Millz, I saw you put these tweets up. Interesting, but I still have an issue with you. And I'm going to tell you what my issue is in a second. All right, in fairness, he tweets, don't just show mines, show yours too, gang. He's talking about these text messages or these DMs because in Jay Millz' ridiculous diss track towards B Magic, he did an intermission right in the middle of his song and he started playing or showing DMs and text messages between him and B Magic. Tactical. Very, very tactical. B Magic in his last diss track that we covered yesterday, he had some mention towards, you know, what happened there. And I thought it was cool the way he addressed it, but now here he is on Twitter. This one right here says, thank you for the advice, my nig. I tried a bunch of new shit today, included them stacked punches, like you said, and I got better reaction than I probably ever got since I've been back. And it's nothing wrong with acknowledging when somebody helped you when they didn't have to. 100. That sounds like it would be coming from Jay Millz' side. All right. Now, if we go to the other side, which I assume is Magic, 100. Much love, bro. Hey, this caffeine shit pay you yet? I don't know if that's me. Hopefully y'all getting your money. But then the next one says, what's good, my G? Jay Millz. Was that before? What's the date on it? Is this before or after? This one says June 3rd, 2023. This one says February 22nd, 20. All right, so this one's before. Okay. So this is when I guess is B Magic trying to say that Jay Millz reached out to him here. What's good, my G? And then he puts his name, Jay Millz. So yeah, obviously, if you're reaching out to somebody and you put your name, you assume that they don't have your number. All right, cool. What's good, my G? Blah, 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 blah. Hit me when you get some time, Magic says. So how you feel you doing with getting back into battle rap thing? I got a few pointers on how I used to study it and how it made me write. And then it looks like it's saying, Jay Millz, I'm going to hit you when I get off the phone. And then Magic says, okay, back. So the screenshots that Magic is putting up is trying to allude to them exchange, him giving Jay Millz advice, helping him out, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it does add a lot of perspective to what Jay Millz used in his song. But here's my problem with B Magic. From a tactical standpoint, you lose. You lost with that, with this tweet right here. Why? Because you just dropped your fourth release yesterday, which many people, including myself, is saying your best track so far. I thought it was dope. Why didn't you put these in the fucking song? The same way Jay Millz did. You should have edited an intermission of you sitting down and showing and painting a picture and even having bars. Like, whether it's true or not, it's entertainment. It's entertainment, people. It's a battle. People rap to each other a lot of shit that's inflated or sometimes even false. It's entertainment, all right? I would have sat down and my raps for the nigga would have been some shit like, I didn't help you with your, like, you see what Cassidy keeps saying about Easy? Like, nigga, I wrote from you in the studio. And people's running with it a little bit. That narrative, I don't know if it's true or not. Who knows? It might be. It might not be. But people's listening to that because he keeps saying, I would have sat down and say, nigga, I helped you with your style. I'm the reason you rap the way you rap right now because you got text messages talking about this is how you triple or quadruple punch. You should try it. And I would have put these shits in the song. I would have did the same. I get it. Sometimes it feels like when you do something the other person does, you can get backlash for it. Goods got backlash for the white gloves and going to the funeral home after Jay Millz did what he did. But sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's how you do it. And Goods didn't lose that round because he wore white gloves and he went to the same funeral home. He lost that round because Jay Mill's track was that heavy and he created this big narrative around the sneakers. Let's just be real. Okay? Let's be real. There's no fucking rule that says if I do something similar to you, automatically I lose. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Motherfucker been flipping JC dancing, Calico in the pool, Jazz is a cop or 911 dispatcher, Daylight and Diddy. What else? Aye Verb is a certain preference. All of the fucking storylines and narratives or whatever, right? They've been flipping them for years. We heard angles of the Math and Serious Jones incident a million times, and some of them were horrible. But the way that Ill Will did it in his Serious battle was different, and it had the whole crowd eating out of his palms. And people calling that battle a classic. Serious went off, and so did fucking Will. I think it is a classic. It is. So it's how you do it. You know, I would have flipped this something terrible. This is why I always get text messages from people. I shit y'all now. I'm not pat my own self on the back. I get text messages all the time from battle rappers saying, if you knew how to rap, I don't, and I'll never try to. But I would out promote y'all. I would outthink y'all. I would out angle y'all. I would out war y'all. Sometimes I'll be looking at shit like, why didn't you think of that? And I'm not even on B Magic's heels for that. But it's like, fuck putting it. If you're gonna put it out, if you guys are gonna be exposing text messages, fuck Twitter. Put in the biggest shit right now. The fucking songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. Magic. I don't know what you was thinking right there. All right, let's get over to I got Geechee coming up again. What is that one? Oh, all right. That one's with Knowledge. All right, before I go to this Geechee and Knowledge one, let's go to Holla. Let's go to Holla. This is why Holla's in the thumbnail. That's why Holla's in the thumbnail. So if you go on his Instagram page, what you got going on? What else do we want to promote real quick too? True Foes, Gangsters Don't Do Brunch. If we go to your fucking page right now and there's still not a purchase link for, who else got something for sale? J Mills Potent for sale. Goods, slickwarp.com, I believe. Who else got shit for sale that I'll be watching what they got going on lately? Who else got something for sale? I think that's the last thing I could think about right now. But this is for sale, people. This is for sale. This is tomorrow. Hitman Holla versus Baldy going down. Powered by TNCLeague.com. Go to TNCLeague.com tomorrow for your pay-per-view. I will be watching. I think it's going to start somewhere in the early afternoon. I expect, from what Holla tells me, him versus Baldy to be going down somewhere around 5 p.m. All right. I'm on this stream. I'm a heavy 1v1 person. So I can't wait to watch this. I actually got Holla winning this. Yeah, I keep it 1,000. I told you I had him losing to Scoop, right? But Scoop was in a lot of people's top 5 in the 1v1 space. Baldy's not in my top 10. Baldy's good, though. He's good. But there's elements of this matchup that I feel like, Holla, I think you got him. So I'm tuned in, man. You're supposed to come out of tomorrow being 1-1. One official loss and one official win. And this would be a real good win because Baldy is nice. All right. We're going to get to his diss track in a second. But Baldy and the TNC crew then dropped a diss record on my man Holla, man. And a bunch of my favorites was in the video. I was like, damn, man, I hope Holla gets him back. You know what I'm saying? Rob is in the video co-signing Baldy. Cam is in the video co-signing. I was like, damn, they riding on you, man. Like, yeah, Holiday battle rap. I don't know how many friends you got over there. Over here, some of us got you. But over there, you're on your own. It is what it is. But what else you got going on real quick before I leave your page and we go to your diss track? This right here, Holla, I think you're crazy. This says March 14th. Lamar Peters. See, this is what I mean. I respect this motherfucker Holla wanting to fight the top guys. But until I see it, I can't believe it. As far as you beating these top tier guys, because you're a new guy to this space. You're learning fast. We saw how good you were versus school. We see you training. I got you beating Baldy. But Lamar Peters might be top 5 right now. This is what I mean. This nigga Holla want to fight all the top niggas and he just got over there. Respect. If you beat Lamar, then I'll start getting to the point where, yeah, I'm not betting against my nigga unless it's like Nas and Rob and shit. I'm gonna have to stop around there if you could beat Lamar. If you could beat Lamar, people want to see Lamar versus Nas right now. Nas is the top nigga. Holla, you's a bold nigga, B. You's a bold nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man. You better do work tomorrow, man. Get this guy out of here. They dropped a diss track on you, man. All right, this is the response. He's got an official release on his channel, too. This is on his Twitter. The reason I'm playing the Twitter one is because I believe the full release on his channel is like colored. For some reason, I like the black and white one a little bit more.
Hey everyone, my name is Baldy, and I
Put some bass in your voice.
My name is Baldy, and I play basketball.
Who you play for?
The Next Chapter League, and we're really good. But I've been messing with Hitman and them, and
Hey, you glitch.
Don't he look like that Aaron the plumber guy or whatever?
Hitman's better than me.
Tell the world I'm way better.
Hitman's way better than me. He should be in the league, the real league, not my league, the Next Chapter League.
Go home.
One-on-one it went down yesterday or team game? Lamar Nas just happened yesterday? Oh, I'm gonna track that down. Good looking chat. Focus. Pause for the reference people. You know what that sounds like? Remember them old school, was it Nike videos when they was pretty much taking the energy back from N1? And you had it was a black and white video just like this, and it was like dribbling and then they passed it to each other, and on the next screen you see the next baller. That's what that intro sound like. That shit just clicked in my mind. I hope y'all keep up with me sometimes, man. I really do. No.
Look, don't get killed, Baldy, cause I'm not your regular hooper. Chill, Baldy, and I'm for real, Baldy. I write checks that I can cash and be real. You a little bill, Baldy. I'm nasty, like the measles and mumps.
Y'all know how we do. We gotta sometimes relive the dropping. I called him earlier today and I said, yo, who's doing these beats? That's one thing you could always depend on Holla for. Great production. He says the same person that produced his album, the Our Culture album. I'm just like, oh, there you go. Same person that produced the Ego diss beat versus Easy and the Chef Trez joint. He's always on good production. Y'all heard it, right? All right, let's go. This is why this motherfucker got to step into this back and forth with everybody that's battling on beat right now. This is why this guy got to enter the chat. I'm telling y'all.
Look, don't get killed, baldy. Cause I'm not your regular hooper. Chill, baldy. And I'm for real, baldy. I write checks that I can cash and be real. You a little bill, baldy. I'm nasty, like the measles and mumps. Squeezing a pump, I'm like the diesel with dumps. The whole next chapter, leaves full of pumps. TNC stand for these niggas chumps. Tell Pat he not the one that I fear. How you do this for a living, but ain't one in a year? Rob had something to say, this shit extreme. I know how to shut him up, yeah, this is your king. Rest of y'all stink, ain't making no noise. Dip through a segment up on cam. Listen, I don't hate you, but foul me too hard and we gon' brawl on the court like the Pistons and the Pacers. Said you a killer, well I must have mistaken you. If you feeling froggy, the clip where I take you on all kind of channels. You ain't gotta switch cables. I smack you in the back of your head with witch haze. I ain't saying that you weak, but you borderline trash. They don't watch you for skill, they watch you to laugh. And I'm here to say that I'm not your folk. You play with me and you would die. That's a knock joke. Right at his dope, 4-5, right at his throat. Face to face, man to man, looking right at the coat. Knife in the coat, got his wife right in the scope. Kick the jerk from beneath him and tighten the rope. You niggas bitches and I'm feeling like Ike on a hoe. Hitman, get the performing like Michael the phone. When I hit, it's a switch right in the hole. You a missing, that's a brick cream fighting Debo. Nigga, I'm a problem. All your fans gonna be like, get him shot. He said, Hitman shot him. Mid is where I rank you. You ain't never had this much attention. Say thank you. You welcome, bald-headed ass nigga. Get your motherfucking spalded head ass. Charles Barkley head ass.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have came over messing with you. I'm a big fan. I like all your battle raps.
Who made you come mess with me?
Them, they made me next chapter. They made me come mess with you.
Next chapter made you do that?
Yes, they did. I'm sorry, man. It won't happen again. I shouldn't have came over and messing with you, St. Louis hitters.
Get your ass. Nah, good shit, Holla. Once again, that's, you know, for everybody that there's a couple people that's a little confused in the chat. Let me grab it for y'all real quick. Real quick, and then we're gonna move on to this Geechee knowledge shit. Baldy, this is Hitman Holla, and I'm gonna put TNC. Let's see if I could just find it real quick. I'm not gonna play it. I just want to see if I can find it for y'all real quick. Here it is. Pretty sure this is it. Okay. For the people, because I know there's not a lot of 1v1 people on this channel yet, but I keep showing y'all how much I rock with the space. I want y'all to realize what you're missing out on. Okay. The 1v1 space damn near feel like battle rap. It's just basketball. The politics of it, the grudges of it, the players of it, like the way I'm just telling you, it's like me and Will be staying up on all this ill will all the fucking time. We be like, yo, this shit's like battle. Like, you see how this game got blocked? It's so fucking dope. It's so fucking dope. So when y'all hear me talking about the 1v1 stuff all year, you know, for anybody that's out the loop. But yeah, this was the track that I ain't gonna play it. I don't know these folks like that, you know what I'm saying? But they put together a dope diss track. Like the visual of this shit is crazy. So this is his opponent that he's going up against yesterday, the guy Baldy. But he's got a lot of top dogs from TNC in the video dissing Holla with him. There go my man Cam in a fucking yellow hoodie. Not my man like I know him, but one of my favorite players. It's a dope video. They really put some effort and some work into this shit. But I was watching this like, you let them group up on you like this? Like, damn, they don't want you around or some shit, Holla? And that's Pat right there. They go Rob. Like, this Pat right here. Like, these are some of these niggas is nice on the fucking court. It's like, damn, Holla, you better win this. You got to earn all these niggas respect, B. All of these niggas respect. This TNC shit, man. It is what it is. All right. Right. Holla in his fucking diss song saying a bunch of Baldy disses like he ain't with us. Like I didn't understand that part. Get your knowledge. Y'all are up. Let's do it. All right, so shout out to Geechee once again. This is on his Twitter. It says, hey, P told Knowledge he better get down or lay down. He laughing. We got an exclusive story on the pod. What's this one? It's only like a 2-minute clip. Let's check it out.
People say, yo, silencer protocol interviews is the reason P is no longer around, man.
Checkmate. I'm fucking around.
Yo, what's going on?
I'm talking shit. I'm talking
knowledge in this bag. Like, we getting $1 million on this bitch. Yeah, let's go.
I remember, like, right before caffeine. And, you know, shout out to P. Me and P always had a really good relationship and shit
shout
like
out
that.
P. Shout
but
out
P, like, rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. And I still was like, that's kind of like what caused little strikes with me, smacking bees and all that, too. Because it was like, it was the get down and lay down type of situation that just made me feel like, like, nigga, respectfully, like, hell yeah, I hold it down. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm a man and I run my own shit and I built my own shit too. Yeah. But it was like P, I had a conversation with him one time and he was like, like things about to change. And like basically come on this side and do shit this way. And I'm just like, nah.
Hey, your knowledge, like this thing. Things are changing.
I'm gonna give you the exact scenario he gave me. You could work, in the corner office of making $250K a year, or you could keep your $40,000 a year bodega. I said, oh yeah. I said, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I said, is it really $250,000?
Well, you can keep your 40,000 bodega.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, it's a metaphor, for if you come with us, like we'll put you in a better situation and shit like that. And I'm like, so what if I don't do it? And it's like, rappers might not want to do interviews with you in certain situations and things like that. And I said, well, I might I like owning that 40K bodega because I get to put shit how I like and do things how I want. But that's not the reason I would say why the whole silencer protocol.
Hey, the nigga Pete.
Yo, this nigga is laughing way too much in the background. This nigga cute.
Tony, hey.
I've never said this ever.
That nigga like, hey, so what might happen? That nigga like, you might not want to start your car in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yo, so like, I'm like, this is like some get down and lay down type shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, well, in so many words,
Just basically,
work for us or we gonna kill you, nigga.
Kinda.
Yo, that nigga said you might not want to start your car.
This way, and I'm just like,
that's hilarious. Let's leave it pause right there on Geechee laughing. Y'all niggas is so crazy. So, but what was really funny to me about this, actually not even funny, but just two things. Number one, there's like a small pocket of people that thought I was crazy when I talked about allegedly even trying to control media, right? And a couple people, not many, luckily, but a couple people thought like I was crazy, allegedly. Remember the whole thing, me and Swave and all of that? Remember that? I mean, I have these conversations behind the scenes and I know what I know. And I got all types of files and records and screen, all the type. I know what I know for facts, of course. But sometimes perception from the outside looking in, y'all listen to people and y'all be believing bullshit people. People that are full of shit. And it's just like, y'all don't think that any of this stuff is true when it's right there in front of y'all. Like duh. So it's funny to hear stories like this continue, but last off, I'll leave with this, like not hearing anything from P was always like bugged out to me, right? At this point, I'm pretty sure everybody believes that he's no longer working with URL, but he had a significant position. He, to many people's perception, was like supposed to be like Norb's replacement, right? And, P made certain moves, worked with certain type of battlers and helped some people and got some people paid and helped some people build their profiles and all that type of stuff. P did a certain type of job, but he had certain type of ways, even from my indirect dealings, with people, mutual parties between us, telling us certain things and things I've seen that he did. It's the birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? Like, P within RBE doesn't work because I don't do certain practices. If you guys follow what I'm saying, P actually comes off to me very, very similar to another owner over there. The way he talks, the way it's like birds of a feather. You know what I mean? So I always like thought, like allegedly, like they went through what they went through with Norbs. If he got like exited or whatever, and for for people not to hear a single word from the guy, he had to sign some shit like and something. He takes a little bag and sign it. That's just, I'm not even saying that I heard this. I promise you, this is like me thinking logically, like we ain't hear nothing from the guy. It goes back to my earlier topic that I was talking about with Jay Millz. It's like the passion of it. If P for all those years worked that type of role within URL, you gotta have a love for battle rap, because he's going through a lot of the ups and downs with battlers and situations and money and dealings in the company as well. He's dealing with all types of shit. You know, anybody that works in RBE, works in battle rap, you know it's a lot that you got to deal with. So for all that passion and then to never see you or hear from you again, I think he signed some shit. Allegedly, that's a guess. I don't know. But all right, let's move on. Akademiks may have flamed the shit out of Gervonta Davis, y'all. Akademiks violates Zesty Fugitive. That's a crazy line right there. Zesty Fugitive, barely functioning. I can't even say that R word on YouTube. Gervonta Davis, after he dissed him on his story while currently being hunted by the U.S. Marshals over an alleged DV incident. I don't even need to read no more than that.
Gervonta Davis posted this and he said, "Yo, fucking goofy." Now, I don't know what I did to this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, Gervonta Davis is a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nigga who you know, I don't want to deal with accusations, but we've just seen him do many dumb shit, right? He's a boxer. He's probably going through a lot of CTE shit. We get it. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? You probably saw this picture with some hair grease in his eye. I don't know what he's talking about. So anyway, again, I'm probably the wrong person to get into it with when I know some shit about you. Well, I had a response. And by the way, somebody from his team reached out. We're not beefing. You said what you said. The thing is, I'm not deleting mine. So he deleted his shit because somebody tapped him on the shoulder. So after he posted this, somebody tapped him on the shoulder because I posted this. Because this is, he posted a joke. I posted facts. The U.S. Marshals announced that they've been looking for his ass because of a warrant that he beat some bitch up. Miami police can't catch him. So the U.S. Marshals are now on the task. They consider Gervonta Davis a fugitive at large. He's armed and dangerous. They consider his fists as registered weapons. They claim if you see this nigga, you should stay 100 feet away from him and call into what's that number that T.I. gave out? 1-800 tips, whatever it is. Call in, and I think they have a reward if you turn in Gervonta Davis. They do. They're at all his houses. They're at his baby mama house, his side bitch house. You know what I mean? Remember you remember the nigga who said that Stephon Diggs is gay? He said he was gay too. They at that nigga's house. You never know. He might be with a man. You don't know. You're doing the race. The smart thing cannot be to talk about Akademiks on the story. You feel what I'm saying? It can't be. So anyway, you put this up. And I think somebody tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Hey, let me tell you how this goes. When it's published all over the news that you're a wanted fugitive and now the U.S. Marshals are also looking for you."
Oh, Paul. Yo, Penn Griffey Jr. We all know. I'm not even laughing at Gervonta. But we all know he's a fugitive right now. And he's wanted. To say he's with Verb right now is fucking insane. How many times y'all see me cry on camera? Probably like 2-3 times, maybe. Oh shit. Nah, B. Nah, Griffey. Nah, man. Come on, Matt. Come on, chat. We're trying to run a stream here. Y'all got it today. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got it. Oh, fuck.
And you're on your phone, try to cyber beef with a blogger. When they do arrest you, your case for bond becomes a little bit harder. You might still get bond, but it becomes a little bit harder. Okay? Because it's kind of showing you on the run, and you are basically, instead of turning yourself in, just putting your middle finger up at the law. But also, like, I'm not gonna let. I don't know if y'all know what type of time I'm on. I'm just not letting none of these. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't think none of them are tough. Like, bro, every time I'm online, I'm just like looking at these things. I'm like, and I know people like, yo, he's a boxer, this and third. Man, all that boxing shit stop in the ring, my nigga. Like, you ain't about to be boxing nobody outside of the ring game. I'm sorry, like, that's not how life goes. All right, so that's cute, but I don't have no problem with him. Like, in my opinion, but I'm pretty sure he's been offended at something I've said, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And with me, I'm gonna keep the same energy. Like if it was Carisha, like if it was Samira, and if it was motherfucking Gervonta Davis, who the fuck is this little midget? What the fuck? So I really don't care what his problem is. I don't care if to try to remediate nothing with him. Fuck him. What the hell? Fuck him. Take this little midget to jail. If you turn in Gervonta Davis posted this and he said,
I told y'all. Oh, I knew that was going to be a fun clip for us to play today. I didn't know it was going to make me cry, but you niggas is too much today, B. If I just want to try to end that on a serious note after y'all having me rolling like this, I'll just say, if you're on a run, get the fuck off your Instagram, you know, and they're going to really tax him with the evading. And then on top of that, he's not going to get a bond because this is considered at this point allegedly doing a race. All right. I don't know why you have what you got going on and you make time for academics. That's insane. And people allegedly, yes. We do remember when this came out because they was killing Gervonta for this. It was a while ago. Look, he don't even got braids at the time. You know, it's not AI, allegedly. You know, this is a while ago that video came out and people was just like, what's this about? All right. Two more and we out of here, people. Y'all are fucking insane today. Y'all are insane. All right, so it's 21 Savage and Fivio Foreign officially into it. Let's see what 21 got to say.
Fivio Foreign, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Stop saying my motherfucking name. Don't think because a nigga trying to change that, man. Y'all niggas sit down somewhere, man. Straight up.
Well, one of them was white chocolate, which is J Dub, right? That's one. Hot sauce was hot sauce in it? I think hot sauce was in it. They had NBA players that was getting in the mix too. Rasheed Wallace might have been one of the people that jumped in. So I don't know which one you're talking to, Kane, but salute to you. You on point though. I see you, my guy.
If your ass walking around with a 38, don't say nothing to me about the street. Straight up. If your ass 35 or older, and you've been trying to rap since you was goddamn 17, 16, 15, don't say nothing to me about the street. You don't know nothing about the street. You ain't did nothing in the street. Straight up. Y'all nigga keep talking about all this fuck the street shit. Savage this, savage that, savage this. Savage will slap the shit out one of y'all niggas in real life. Y'all niggas know this. Stop motherfucking playing. Don't think, cause Savage on some positive shit that is, oh, let's talk about Savage every day. Let's talk about Savage all the, nah, this ain't that. Y'all niggas still get y'all ass whooped. Straight up. Nigga around that bitch looking for clout, man. Nigga old as hell. Poor as a motherfucker. Talking about who a street nigga in another state. How the fuck can you tell a nigga from a whole nother state what they is? You don't even know no nigga. What the hell? Y'all nigga ass been wanting to be rappers y'all whole life. Ain't did nothing in the street. Y'all niggas ain't seen enough in the street to even feel how I feel about the street. That's where the disconnect come in at. I don't give a fuck about what your partners done did. I don't give a fuck about what your hood done did. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all as individuals. Y'all niggas ain't did nothing in the street, so y'all don't have no feelings towards me. Y'all ain't cried enough. Y'all ain't lost enough. Straight up. Y'all niggas better stick to rapping, man. Puss ass niggas, man. Nigga dicked out. Stick a fork in it, bro. Y'all niggas be gangster as a motherfucker in Area 59, man. Remote location ass niggas, man. Nigga ain't seen y'all niggas in 30 years.
That's a good one. Remote location ass
nigga.
nigga.
A nigga word some shit to make it to go at diss a nigga because y'all been wanted, been hanging. I don't know what the hell y'all niggas motives be. Y'all nigga be acting like y'all want to suck dick. Always talking about another nigga. Y'all bitch ass up, nigga. If I take my belt off, nigga. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
My belt off.
Everybody tough now. Fivio foreign, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Puss ass nigga. Oh, there go your clout. There you go. Help you get your streams up. Washed up ass nigga. Broke ass nigga. Talking all that tough ass shit in that interview. You're a bitch. Pussy. Slap the shit out you, nigga. Ask all them niggas around you what's happening. Ask the nigga who you look up to, who you call when you in trouble, what's up, nigga. Puss ass nigga. Do not get this shit twisted. I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to save the streets. I'm trying to stop all this crazy shit that be going on, this unnecessary shit. I'm trying to be a part of the solution, but don't get it twisted for a second. Do not think this shit sweet. Straight up. And I ain't even saying no other nigga name. Y'all nigga know what's going on. Get your little bitch ass up, nigga. Puss ass nigga.
I'm going to show y'all Fivio's response to this in a second, but I will say this. I don't think that 21's. I see some of y'all in here. Some of y'all are saying both these niggas are soft. I see some of y'all. I don't think that 21 Savage is for play, to be honest. You know what I mean? He's got a street background. And even if it's not in his heart anymore, which I don't really believe, you know, I don't be sleeping on these niggas. But even if it wasn't, he still is 21 Savage, which means that there's a lot of stuff going on around him, you know, and people will move for him probably, you know, and then you got all these people start to get involved. And Fivio probably got a bunch of people that's willing to move out behind him too. And if you're the bag or you're the leader of the movement or these people got gang ties and all that, you know what I'm saying? But the moral of the story there, though, is this is still just fallout from his F the Streets tweet. I was saying for how long, people, he's going to regret these tweets. Now, because people are speaking out, putting him in a certain type of perspective, being disrespectful, saying things that he doesn't like, you know, it puts people in these situations where they feel like, now I got to be aggressive. I got to make an example. I got to remind y'all that I ain't for play. Don't get it twisted because I'm trying to change my life. I still do something to one of y'all. That's the situation you end up in, you know? And no, 21, we don't want you to have to prove how tough you are. And if you feel disrespected by Fivio Foreign, then when y'all see each other, y'all handle your business, y'all own fucking grown ass men. But make no mistake, this all spawns from that fucking tweet. F the streets. I don't think it was thought out too well. And he said out of his own mouth on, I think, an interview with Big Bank, where he said, what I should have said was, or tweets or something. He further clarified it and rephrased it. But if you don't do that the first time, it's one thing if little ARP says that shit. I'll come back and clean it up in the stream maybe. If damn, I missed context. So I should have worded it this way. You are 21 Savage. And not only are you 21 Savage, this high profile artist, but you already have a million eyes on you and all this type of talk going on around you, Young Thug, Little Baby, etc. The whole Atlanta thing, the leaked phone calls. What's up with y'all and Thug? What's up with you and Baby? Where does Baby stand? What is this? What is that? Blah, 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 blah. So any of that stuff at that time was just so miscalculated. He was never gonna just be able to sweep it under the rug that he tweets F the streets. Even the 6ix9ines of the world are riding on him for that. He's in jail right now, but and 6ix9ine had a nice little alley-oop from that to be 1,000, because they all looked at it like, now it's F the streets because y'all are all olive branch and gutter and trying to get back in together and all this, and Young Thug just everybody moved the goalpost for him, and that's what this all comes from. And then you tweet things like we all knew Gunna was a rat, but we swept it under the rug. It was just like, dude, you killed yourself. Like, I know he wants those tweets back, but people around 21 hopefully remind him, you tweeted that shit. You didn't mean it that way. Some of these other tweets that you put out, now you got all this internet blowback. That doesn't mean start now trying to prove who you really are through a bunch of beefs now. Hopefully just continue to let this shit blow over. But I understand he's a man with pride and he feels like people are saying shit to him that they shouldn't be saying to him. It is what it is. This was Fivio's response to that, it seems. Ouch. Fivio Farm response to 21 Savage. Ida. Okay. Wow. And this is his story, allegedly. It says, I said what I said. No back and forth with a nigga who said F the streets. Nigga B, Ida D, U P. At 21 said he added them too. Yeah, Fivio, I thought you said you were just about to check yourself into a rehab and clean up your life. I guess he's like, now I was talking about drugs and all this type of stuff, and I wasn't talking about not talking my shit towards these niggas. Fivio, I thought you was like a chill out mission for a hot second, but once again, it is what it is. Last but not least, one of the most embarrassing men on the internet, but you got to see through it. Some people don't care. They'll sacrifice any levels of integrity or morals for $1, and nobody knows how No Jumper is doing. He had that shit last year, but he's talking about on Vlad that his studio was a bad investment. They was talking about how down the internet game has become, or, you know, some attraction. We see him let go a bunch of co-hosts and a lot of changes over there. It could be financial things. Like, hell, the last time we made a lot of money, I let this guy sleep with my wife. Here goes another $2-3 million that we could make possibly. Hey, now I'll fight the guy that I let sleep with my wife. But this video right here, it's just so sad that his wife says what she says here. Like,
all right. Oh, sorry, Lena, go ahead. All right, guys. We'll start with you, Jason. Do you have any last words?
Good luck, Adam. You're going to need it. Good luck, Jason. You're going to need it.
Go, baby. This one.
Oh, my God. How did...
Nah, I got nothing else.
Okay.
She said this one. Insane. Didn't Mickey use her in a bar? Lena, the body, everybody can see, right? Because she does the porn stuff, allegedly, right? So, dope bar by Mickey. But I think that's who he's referring to right here, this girl in red. But sad, man. So sad. You're about to fight. Oh, my God. $1's $1 to some people. It is what it is. There's some trash out there I'll spend my money on. Hey, man, I'm a homebody these days. You got Mike Tyson versus Mayweather, which is bullshit to me at their age. I'm spending my money on it. I'm not gonna lie to you. One of the Pauls versus Josh, maybe. Yeah, fine. Let's pay for it. I did, but at least I know it's bullshit, and I'm like, fuck it. Let's get some entertainment. This is entertainment I won't pay for. There's something about this. I'm just like, I can't even support it. I know it's just my little funky $50 whatever, but I'm cool. Will I watch these clips when they hit the internet? Absolutely. I just can't send my money over there for this. I just can't, man. Something about it just makes me feel like y'all got it. Back to the super. Shout out to Don Bean once again. We caught this one earlier when we started with the Aye Verb topic. Cotton 313 has been a member for 6 months. Salute to you, my guy. I already see what this is going to be. That's when we started off the first topic. We got NY, belt to ass. Side note, I like that hat. Thank you. You know, don't have a bunch of these people thinking that my recaps now is going to be biased for like Jay Millz and Mickey Fax, because the three of us are from New York. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I love seeing my state do its thing, but Don't put that on me, y'all. You had these motherfuckers trying to lie. The ARP only said this because they're both. Come on, man. Come on. Does Robot Dance from Chappelle's show? Yo, the way he would glide through that party scene with that shit, that the robot guy is hilarious. Shout out to Jay with that one. Don being AO 600 people and only 67 likes. No bueno. Oh, y'all was doing us dirty. This was at 12 o'clock. We was only 8 minutes into the stream and we only had 67 likes. And I'm willing to do a little bit of addressing stuff for y'all. Yeah, I hope y'all got those likes up. Come on, y'all. I gotta sit here for this is 90 minutes in and run my mouth and try to keep it entertaining for y'all. Y'all could do y'all shares and y'all likes and all that. Notice I never asked y'all for hypes because Quarter Lab told me hypes only go for channels up to a certain amount of subscribers. And I think he said the mark might have been like 500,000. So our channel here, at some point, people won't even be able to hype the videos, I think. So I didn't even want to start to try to like train y'all hype, because there's limits, I was told from our MCN. So, but like and share. Jesus, what's wrong with y'all? John Day 6820 says he moving like something in play and using the attention, Trufo, etc., to work Twitter in a way for a check. He don't care. He says it's by his action. Well, verb is verb. You know, we're not supposed to be surprised at what he presents at this point. I just hope that somebody like Trufo doesn't fall into that fold at all. Sometimes you guys are hanging around very, very unproductive people. And it's just like, there's people in this world that you see, they are so consistently fraudulent that at some point it's like, all right, I understand like if it's just Twitter or if there's something to gain, but it's like, damn, like you can't keep yourself around that though. It's just like, but birds of a feather, you know what I'm saying? So Trufo, be careful, please. It already might have hurt you a little bit as far as like the battle, right? But you should still capitalize on it like we talked about yesterday. So Misha's here. She says, anyone in the path of the storm, please be safe. Yes. There's a lot of reporting going around different cities, different states, harsh weather incoming. Everybody be safe. Some of us may have to be racking up at the supermarket, planned for power outages and all types of stuff. Everybody stay safe, man. Please stay warm, stay safe. As long as I don't have any internet outages, I'll be here and we'll try to, keep some entertainment going. But yeah, let's all hopefully stay safe throughout the weather conditions. Don also said, ball, man. Shout out to all my ball niggas. Ball. All of us, yeah. And Muddy Hands, our member, has been a member for 6 months. I'm gonna send one at Mickey Fax. Salute. Appreciate you, Chi. Salute. Shout out to all the members. All right. No more lives today. But there will be some videos going up for the rest of the day. Keep your eye on the channel. Some members only, some clips from today's stream. Fun stream with y'all today. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all favorite or y'all most fun topic was. Keep the engagement, keep the feedback coming. Let's get to 1 million engagement per week. The fuck out of here. Sorry, it's true. Happy Friday.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry It's True podcast. Welcome to the house up. And shout out to the members.
Without, I think still got a gun.